Welcome back, Y'all Talk family. Y'all already know it's me, Big T. Got my boy Quay. Y'all already know. Like, come on, man. Like, let me say
Yeah,
this. When I first heard you, and you already said that. Like, you already said it yourself. Like, you see why I fuck with you already, based on what I'm. Yeah.
fact, fact.
So,
It's real life, real life rap, man. Real life rap.
yeah, yeah. So we here now. Took a minute. Finally got it. Scheduled up.
Yes, sir.
Probably took what 2 weeks.
Mm,
Two
yep,
weeks,
about two
man.
weeks. Yep.
I just want to see. I just want to say I peep game. I peep game. You've been putting track after track after track, like
Yeah,
probably 2 times, 3 times a week. That's yeah.
yeah. Trying to, trying to. The crazy thing is though the stuff I'm putting out now is like some of it's like 5 years old, some of it's like 2, 3 years old, but it's stuff that I was never able to make videos to type shit.
Yeah, I think
Yeah,
some
I'm glad y'all enjoying it though.
most definitely. Sometimes that old stuff grows old and it becomes that secret hidden treasure that when you reveal it, it's golden.
Exactly. I feel like I make timeless music anyway. Like that's what I try to do. Like stuff that I can go back to and see where I grew. You know what I mean? So I try to do that as much as possible. Because
Yeah,
I go back and listen to certain stuff and be like, dang, like it'd be making me tear up sometimes. Just to, you know what I mean? Because I went back into that chapter of my life. So yeah,
right.
that's how deep I go with mine. So
Okay. Yeah. So, what would you say is some of your inspirations behind your music?
um, I'd say besides the obvious like life and stuff like life just life be life, and like they say when something bad happened I could stub my toe that day and boom I got a line or a couple too, like you know what I mean, I stubbed my toe and it's a bad day, whatever, come up with whatever. But that and I would say just certain artists I guess too, because we in a time where it's hard for people like us, like me and you, like other people that you interviewed. We're in like kind of like a forced to be underground, you know what I mean?
Right.
So, but we're not, you know what I'm saying? Like we're not really underground rappers. It's just that our style of rap is not being pushed out to the masses like that. So,
Right.
I just look up to a lot of artists that's in our realm of artists, like artistry and storytelling and rapping. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So that's what I try to do.
Yeah, I love that. Yeah, I mean, I agree. There's a select few artists out there right now that are, able to represent, but majority of the music we put out is hard to be up there in the front of the
Yeah,
lines. You know,
definitely.
because we're like the to me the artists who really like are deep storytelling with their lyrics. I see us as like the special forces. Nobody ever
Yeah,
knows where they're at, when they're what they're doing, when they're doing it, but we out there,
yeah.
and they don't get enough credit sometimes.
That's the part that sucks because it's like well my wife actually she mentioned this concept, but it was something totally different, but it goes with this. Like what was the name of the movie with the emotions, Inside Out. Like on
Ah,
Inside
yeah,
Out, like I feel like we sad, you know what I mean? We sad in the movie Inside Out, you know what I mean? Because you don't really realize, a lot of people don't realize until they listen to this type of music that they need it. You know what I'm saying? They don't realize to the end that they really need it. So I just keep it going, bro. Like I try to work with as many people too that are doing the same thing we doing because it's hard. Um, I'm as unorthodox as I am because I'm sure you've seen like my trap songs and
yeah,
stuff like that. That's just me having fun, but like I really like telling stories. I like keeping it all the way 100. I like making those party albums too, party tracks too. But when I think of party tracks, I think of like the classics, like Summertime from Will Smith. I know it's a
Yeah,
crazy first
yeah.
one to say, but him, 93 Till Infinity, Souls of Mischief
Mm-hmm.
Crew. Yeah, I mean, I can go on, you know what I'm saying? But that's what I think of. So when I make my own stuff, I try to keep a little bit of that inside, but I also keep my ear to the streets so I
Yeah,
don't lose myself, you know what I'm saying? So I can, you know what I mean, catch a couple of new people's ears. So it'd be like, oh, that is dope. That is, yeah, I
right.
know it's dope, but I also know that it's not nothing that you're not used to. You know what I mean? Something that people not used to. So
Most
it
definitely.
is what it is. It is what it is.
Yeah, yeah. And I peeped a little accent right there for a second. Uh, for those who don't know, where you coming from, bro?
I'm from Baltimore.
Yeah, I heard it. I heard it. Yeah,
Baltimore.
I
All day,
heard
every
it
day.
through. I was just out there in Baltimore, like probably a couple months ago. We were on vacation. We went to this little place where they had like a whole lot of. I forgot what it was called, but they have like a whole lot of restaurants up in there.
Yeah,
One of
Lexington
them,
Market.
more than likely, probably that. Yeah.
Yeah.
It had like a seafood restaurant up in there too. Supposed to be
Yeah,
like some of the
it's a
best
lot of
crab
spots in there.
cakes.
Yeah,
Yeah,
you probably like if not Northeast Market, it was Lexington Market.
yeah. It was dope though. It was dope. Man, they definitely gotta go back from the crab cakes. That was
Oh yeah, hell
not even
yeah.
just the crab cakes. This place, man, they had because I'm from the south, so
Okay.
I like to get my catfish and all that. Um, but they had some good coleslaw.
I
Good
don't like
coleslaw.
coleslaw like that, but I do like it from here. I'd rather eat it from here than anywhere else.
Yeah. Now I
That's
also like to mix up little questions. Some music related, some life related, but also you gotta have fun sometimes. So
of
speaking of
course.
food, what do you think is like a staple food of Baltimore?
Staple foods about it's more than one really,
Oh
but
yeah,
when what everybody know what everybody come for is the seafood, the crab cakes, the Baltimore crab cakes. If you don't do that, you gotta get a chicken box. With chicken box, you either get 3 wings or 4 wings with fries, salt, pepper, ketchup, hot sauce, all that.
yeah,
Uh, Half and halves. A lot of people call them Arnold Palmers. They call them what else they call it? They call it dirty water. No, swamp water out in the south. Some people call it swamp water, but ours is half and half. Our half and halves is legit. Our shrimp cheesesteak subs. That's another one. A lot of people. I thought a lot of people knew about that. Like I thought a lot of other states was doing like shrimp, like shrimp and cheesesteak. It was only us. So I would tell people
not
to
a
try
cat.
that.
No, yeah, not casually doing it, but probably a few restaurants out of the blue,
Yeah, I
doing
didn't know
some
that.
wild
I didn't know that
creations.
till like
Yeah,
last year, bro. I swear.
wow.
And I cook too, so I
Now,
like to cook too.
speaking on half and half, when we say half and half down south, because I'm from Texas, when we say half and half, we don't mean half lemonade, half tea. We mean half sweet, half unsweet.
You know what? Yeah, you know what? Yep, yep. Because I actually, what part of Texas you from?
Dallas.
Okay, I had never. That's the only part of Texas I haven't gone. But I used to live in San Antonio for like 4 years. Yep,
Most
that's
people, I've met be like, oh, I haven't been to Dallas. I've been to Houston now. Houston's nice.
great.
I love
Yeah,
Houston food. Like we got all that. Plus, we're 30 minutes away from Six Flags. Plus, we don't have to go anywhere for State Fair. I'm just saying,
yeah.
we're right there. Everybody loves us. Californians move to Dallas more than they move to Houston. Just saying. All right, we're gonna push past
Hey,
this. This ain't about the
hey.
beef. This isn't Kendrick Lamar and Drake right now. This is Big T and Quay right now. We're gonna keep moving. I wasn't starting nothing I shouldn't have.
No, you good, man. That's like second home to me anyway, man. I
Yeah.
love my Texians, man. Y'all all cool, man.
Oh yeah. We inspire a lot, guys. So we inspire a lot around this country. Like,
Facts,
just keep that in mind.
facts.
Actually, not even just the world. I don't know what it is. There's a fascination behind Texas.
Nobody can't really do what y'all do, so they gotta. It's just like
I
us
gotta
too.
try.
Just like
Yeah,
now, like the whole what they call it now? They calling it Jersey bop stuff.
yeah.
Like the whole beat that do. That's Baltimore club music.
See, I'm
That's
already
been
knowing
here
that's
for
probably somewhere
years.
else because New York, they keep doing drill, but that's not your thing. That's Chicago.
Right, exactly. That's Chicago. It's crazy, and it's crazy because I've had that conversation with a lot of people about Texas. When I lived there, I mean, before I lived there, I didn't realize exactly what you just said.
Yeah,
How much they inspired. Now I knew the UGKs, I knew the 8 Ball and MJ, the 3 6 Mafias, even though they're not from Texas. But those certain levels of inspiration from South, I knew of those. But until I got in that bug, that's when I was like, I get why y'all ride so hard. I get why things are, because it's literally the stuff that you see in them videos in Texas
literally,
movies,
bro.
all that stuff is real. Like that's how y'all really are. So
You
it's
got
like I
all
get
of
it.
it plus more. Like, keep
Plus
playing.
more. I swear to God, I swear, and y'all. That's why I fucks with y'all heavy, man. All of y'all, like
Yeah,
y'all, Texas and Detroit are my top like outsiders that I like
yeah.
outside states that I mess with, like for real.
And one up for Detroit, man. They're going crazy with this music stuff, man. One up for Detroit for sure.
Definitely, definitely.
What are some of your top five artists?
Mm. Lupe Fiasco, Ludacris. Um, it used to. I would say Jay Z, but it kind of changed. It changes sometimes. But definitely Lupe, definitely Ludacris. Um, Lupe, I say I get like a lot of my wordplay from,
Yeah,
like a lot of just messing around with words, and Ludacris is more so like my fun and how I like to become characters and even his wordplay too. Because I don't care what nobody say. Like Ludacris can rap with
yeah.
anybody. I've been saying
He
that for
can. He still
years.
got it.
Like and still got it. Like it's ridiculous how good of a rapper he is. Other people, there's so many people I listen to. Like okay, like somebody that's underrated that I listen to. I would say Mick Jenkins, like Mick Jenkins,
Yeah,
Saba.
yeah, yeah.
Um,
I'm surprised to
that
hear that
that
from
whole
somebody finally.
yeah. Look, that's been my since Waters, man. Like ever since I heard that mixtape from him, and I just started following that whole them the even us Smino, like that whole little circle of
Yeah, I'm with
people.
you. Yeah, I'm on the same
Yeah,
page.
all of them. Yeah. Who else could I name? I don't know. That's pretty much it. And then I got R&B people that I look up to because I be singing in and out sometimes too. So, 'cause I'm a big Chris Brown fan. I'm a
Yeah.
big Duran Bernard. Um, yeah, I listen to a lot of shit, bro. I listen to a lot of shit.
Side note, fun fact: Usher, the best R&B artist out there, the only main R&B artist that doesn't have any no weird allegations going against him right now. Think about that. That's sink in.
Let it burn,
Yo, that man.
burn.
Just a fun fact. Yeah, just a fun fact. Just
Hey,
proof of thought.
Ursher, my guy too, man.
Yeah.
Ursher definitely. He one of those people like I would put in the category of legends. Like if somebody was to ask me who my favorite are, I'm gonna give you my favorite. But if you ask me who my legends are, he would probably be on that list because I
I
wouldn't
can.
put him in the list with regular like
Yeah,
favorites. You know what I'm
I
saying?
can agree. I can definitely agree.
Been doing it. How long has Usher been doing? I forget because he was a kid. Like
Yeah, he was young, bro. He was 16 or something, I think, bro. He
yeah,
was legit, bro.
yeah.
Dang,
Even and it's still going today. Like
that is wild.
that's a legend, bro. That's a legend.
Chris Brown is what? I mean, not Chris Brown. Usher's how old now? God dang.
Mm, I don't even know. I'd have to
Whew.
look it up.
I don't even
I'd have
want
to
to.
look
It's
it
gonna
up.
make me feel old.
Right,
And I'm only 25.
bro.
Yo, nah.
You make me feel older now. I was watching him when he was on TV when he was a teenager. I think I was too. Dang, how old was? No, because I'm only 33. He not. No. How old is Usher now? It got me thinking. I think we in the
Dang.
same. Not if not in the same age group, we close.
Mm.
Dang, I'm
He's
an old
definitely got to be
fart.
in his 40s.
How old is Usher?
I would say
Yeah, 40,
probably
41,
more than
42.
likely early 40s, definitely. But
Wow,
then again,
business.
black don't crack, so we never know.
Exactly. Exactly.
Yeah, yeah. What would you say are some of the pros and cons of the current music industry we are in?
Um, the pros. I feel like the pro is the con at the same time. The pro is how open it is to everybody and every style. Like it's not one style or even quality. Like because I'm more of a quality over quantity type of person,
I agree.
but it's now where you could get away with putting out something with messed up quality as long as it got like a certain knock. Sort of like rest in peace XX. You know what I'm saying? Like he did a lot of stuff and it was distorted. Rest in peace Juice World. He did the same thing. It was a lot of stuff that was distorted, but they opened up a door for a lot of people to do that stuff. So, but at the same time, I feel like that's the con because it's a lot of stuff that gets through the actual like creative stuff and people like it because it's stupid. And now it's like there's a lot of stuff that's going on that make I feel like that make people on the outside look at music as like the same way that everybody looked at like dang everybody trying to rap now, and now it's like everybody literally is because there's so many open doors for everybody. So it's kind of like
I also
it kind of
think
floods everything.
I also think the tools to get to do music on your own, obviously that would go into the question of being independent or under a label. But I think the tools that are there are easier to get, so that way you can make good quality music.
That too.
They're just
Look,
right there.
it's so and I love it though. It's a lot of people that try to like shoot down the newer stuff and what's going on. But I love it. Like it's still I'm more of a like even when I make beats, I sample. You know what I'm saying? Like that's what I love to do. I love to sample. So when I look at anything else, like the way that they have like CapCut and DaVinci is what I use. I use DaVinci for video edits, Studio One. If I can use like a preset or something for something and I can tweak it just to make it sound like my own, I'll do that. You know what I'm saying? But a lot of people shun upon it, and I don't know why. You
There's
know what I'm
nothing wrong
saying?
with
It's
presets.
different.
It's giving you the tools to do something great.
Exactly. Use them. You know what I'm saying? Like,
People are so afraid to take they take that as like, oh, I'm taking a handout. Nothing wrong with that. It's just about how you use that handout. If you use it
exactly.
for with you know, fuck up with it, and of course, yeah, that's messed
And
up.
when you think about it, people from back in the day that was sampling, like in the early '90s, I mean, that's technically what they were doing. They just didn't have the technology. If you technically think about it, like they were taking stuff, making it their own. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying? We're taking stuff that's licensed from people. You know what I'm saying, and
that
making it our own. So it's the same thing, really.
yeah, that preset is the template. That template is the foundation that we have set in stone before us. Why not
Exactly.
use it? It's there for us on the table. Use it. Don't abuse it, but use it.
Right. Exactly. Don't abuse it, but use it.
Very, very simple. Very simple. Now, I mean, there's definitely crazy amounts of artists coming from Baltimore. I know that for sure. But what is your personal opinion to like keep a certain amount of shine, if not grow that shine, on Baltimore artists?
Um,
What are the steps that needs to happen for the city?
we need more of the first we really need the city to get right, to be honest, because if the city ain't right, then the artists that are big aren't gonna really feel comfortable with coming back like that. They do come back, a lot of them do come back. A lot of them have businesses as well, like YG Tech, like Moose and them, but it's just like if they could get, if the city was a little bit better and we acted a little bit better in the city, then we'd have way more. You know what I'm saying? Like our funding and all that stuff. Like even with our sports, like a lot of our, like we had the what was it? The Grand Prix was here like a few years ago. I think we won a football championship some years ago. It's just like a lot of good stuff happens in Baltimore, but it's like the money just don't, they don't use it right.
Yeah.
So if the city can get right first, then the artist can get right and we'll be all right. But you know what I'm saying? Like, cause you think about places like Atlanta. Like all of Atlanta ain't like the way that Black Wall Street is, but at least they have one. You know what I'm saying? Texas, Dallas, all of the states in Texas have somewhere artists can go and show their talent. You show love, you get
Yeah.
love. I heard that in Texas the whole time. Show love, get love. Show love, get love. In Baltimore, we don't have nothing like that. We don't have no place like that to where we can actually get together and people really come out and have a good time. And those artists feel like putting money in the city. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
They rather put money, and I don't blame them though, because there's so much stuff that happens here, like that make you just be like, yeah, I want to go, man. I don't feel like being here.
I
You know what
think
I'm saying? Especially as an artist.
I think that kind of concept also kind of transcends through like the simple fact is just being able to get these multiple artists to unite and work together. Just put everything aside. I don't care what Doesn't matter where you're from. Doesn't matter who you dislike. Who effed who.
Yeah,
Put that aside. We're here to make music, right?
exactly.
If not, then go on somewhere else. Because
Exactly.
that's the main, to me also, that's also one of the main issues of the music industry, of especially where I'm from. You know, there's a select few artists that can all do songs together, but
Yeah.
still, majority of the city has like this animosity for each other, and that's where other places like Atlanta, like New York, like Chicago, Detroit.
Yeah.
I was careful with that one. I had to think about that one. Like L.A., they are strong in their music industry, and that's why they're forever gonna thrive because they know how to unite. I mean, you saw what the fuck Kendrick just pulled off. That was big. Yes, there could have been there could have been and would have been many more artists to attend to that, but still, that's the point. That the artists got to be able to come together and unite. Put all the BS aside. Let's just work. Let's just lock in. The only way we're going to continue to grow is together. That's also why I do this shit. I want every artist that I meet to end of the day, maybe I could pull something big off like that, which was one of my many goals. Do something big. Get everybody together. Let's work on a project. Let's work on pull some Dreamville, Revenge of the Dreamers type of,
Right.
It'd be wild to get all these artists we interviewed to come up and make I don't know what.
Yeah. Dude, that's why I even opened up to it, bro. Because I ain't gonna lie, because what you're doing is what I was doing and still want to do. I'm not stopping, but I had podcasts like 2-3 years ago. You know what I'm saying? And that was pretty much the concept of it. You know what I'm saying? Like just getting people together, like trying to get people together.
Yeah.
Not really yours more so was trying to get people to like rap and stuff like that together, come up with some tracks. I already was like inviting people I already had songs with and stuff like that. I just wanted to like pretty much have everybody in one room for one time. You know what I'm saying? Like, cause I did a song with one person. I'm like, bro, if you knew this person, y'all would be cool. You know what I'm saying? Just y'all in one room. You know what I'm saying? So it was kind of like that type.
That's
thing,
how I feel about most of the artists we interview. Like, dang, y'all match up together. Y'all would match up on a song together. Y'all might match up on a song. It's not only that, like I said, I've been doing music. I've been wanting to do music for a while. I really recently, this beginning of this year, I just started putting out a couple songs. These 2 songs that I got out right now. I'm working on more. I got more unreleased, but
okay.
I've been in the background, always recording, always working on my flow, my craft, and since 2016, which is really where the urge to want to start music started. I always knew I had the idea to I want to get artists together. I want us to I know for a fact that's one thing I want to do. I mean, there's a whole lot of pieces that made this platform happen, but that was one of the pieces that I knew. Okay, I'm gonna be in. I want to be in the music industry. What else can I do
Right.
to get myself out there? Connect with other artists. How can I do it? Do it through a different platform. Make
Yep.
you know, move some puzzle
Yep.
pieces and make it a little different. Make it more interesting. This is how, and it's working. I made some close.
Definitely.
I made some definitely nice, dope ass homies through this. My boy Concept Freedom. Shout out to everybody. By the way, yes, y'all better go like, subscribe, go share their content, go peep their music, go peep my boy Quay music. Like we ain't gonna pass over that. Come on now, we here.
Definitely.
Yeah,
Definitely. Everybody I've seen so far that's been on here, because I have had a chance to listen
yeah,
to them. I ain't gonna butcher nobody's name, but everybody that I've listened to so far, yeah, like
yeah,
they like that. Like I ain't gonna lie,
yeah, yeah. And there's only.
and all different too.
I'm saying that's what I love about it, bro. And it's giving me something to put on my playlist. I ain't gonna lie. Like I got a
Real
couple of your
shit.
songs on my playlist. I got a couple of this. I got
Real
a bit of
shit.
everybody's on my playlist. You know.
I'm about to make one. I'm about to really make you. You just made me think of it. Yeah, I need to make a playlist for like just newer artists that I mess with, because I be making playlists for everything, like just Baltimore artists, Texas
Yeah.
artists, correct, in my Apple Music. But yeah, I'm gonna make it different. I'm gonna make it different. Yep, on YouTube and all that. Yep,
Yeah.
it's good. Yep.
Yeah. I'm definitely gonna create a playlist ourselves to open up. By the way, this is me advertising this, guys. So pay attention. I will be creating a playlist of year one of Yard Talk artists. Check out all their music. Keep it up, and I'm gonna keep adding music based on the new music they put out, so on and so forth. I'm gonna start a year two, so we on year two, and Quay, hey, you part of year two, so here we are. We're gonna keep pushing.
I'm dropping myself, just myself alone. I'm dropping new music every Sunday, or new
See,
visual every Sundays.
see, yeah.
Just me alone. So y'all think about that. Keep that.
But we here now. But sometimes we got to go back to the beginning. So speaking on that, what are some what did you have to do to get into this? Get into making music. What did you stack up some money, get your own equipment? Did you know somebody, or you just like what's the story, man?
It really started. Ooh, excuse me. It really started with my uncles. Um, when I was a kid, I actually started writing music when I was in like the fifth grade. So I was like, what, like 9 or 10 years old, something like that, like 10, something like that.
Mm-hmm.
And always was around. Like they always were rapping, freestyling, smoking weed with their homeboys and stuff like that. And I was young, and I was always the one to. I was the first grandkid and all that stuff. So I would run in the rooms and listen to them rap, try to rap with them, and you know what I'm saying. So it got to a point where I started stealing their music with their CDs and their cassettes and stuff. And that's why to this day, I mentioned it earlier, but that's why I came out so fluently. But 93 Till Infinity, Souls of Mischief Crew is like my top song, because when I was a kid, I used to replay that song over and over and over and over. So that's where it started. I started listening to people on the radio and writing their lyrics down, trying to figure out like how did they do that? How did they rap this with that and that? How did so I used to write down, listen to the radio, record it on my cassette, all of that stuff, just to write it down and rewrite and re-rap it. And that just grew in. I just grew into like a habit of it, like taking my reps to my uncles and my mom and all of that. Like, check this out, or y'all like this, and you know what I'm saying. So that's how I was. And I used to battle. I used to have the little battles in school on the tables when we used to make beats and stuff like that. So from there to high school, actually battling in high school and stuff. So it just grew from there. That's how it came from. I was a kid and stealing music, pretty much. That's the shorter version. A kid stealing music from his uncles.
Yeah,
That's how.
yeah. Okay, I get that. Yeah, I fuck with it. You know, like I said, there's not a now without the beginning.
Yeah, fact.
So we always got to remember those times and never let that be the foundation for why we're doing what we're doing.
Exactly.
Every piece matters. So, what has been the process that works for you when making music? When it goes down to writing, when it goes down to beat choices,
Mm,
or even just the process of getting in the zone when you get out of the zone?
for me, it gotta be a feeling. Like, let's start with the beat for me. Like, or like how I'm like doing that day. Like, I can write a hip like trap song or something like that when I'm feeling sad,
Mm-hmm.
or write a sad song when I'm feeling happy. But it's better if I write a sad song when I'm sad and a happy song when I'm happy. You know what I'm saying? So it's just like I like to go off emotion, and in the beat, if I feel like a certain beat and I hear something, sometimes I could write it right then and there. I could write verses and songs and hooks in a day or right then and there. Sometimes it take me a few days, sometimes it take me weeks, depending on what I'm doing with a song. So it's all feeling with me for real. That's what it is. My process is just feeling it out, hearing the beat out, figuring out how I feel that day. If I feel like writing the whole verse or feeling like, you know what I'm saying, just going off of those emotions. You go in. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I mean,
Okay. Yeah. Have you ever gotten a chance to do shows?
yeah, I used to do mainly my shows was in Texas for real. When I was in San Antonio, I used to perform like 3 times a week when I was in Texas. Um, when I was home, I haven't performed as much home because, like I said, it's not. It's opportunities out here, but it's not like the it's not like out there. Like I wish it was. It like I got so much love in Texas, man. Like, and I love y'all so much, man. Yeah, you don't
Yeah.
understand. That's really like my second home, bro. Like, cause y'all like being there showed me what it could be and how and why the reason a lot of people just still chasing after that music shit. Because
Yeah.
out here, it's like crabs in the barrel. Ironically, because that's another thing you can come here for, the crabs. But um, yeah, man. Like I just I wish it was like that, but um, yeah, I can't even get it out. I forget what I was about to say.
No, I feel
Yeah,
you, man. No, I miss my home, man. I ain't been there. I've lived in Jersey, North Jersey, now South Jersey recently, in the past few months, but I lived in Jersey for the past 4 years. Yeah, I mean, I just got
that's a
back
big
from
difference, bro.
a couple months ago. I just got back from like a month and a half trip, so from
Mm.
Texas. So I had to make sure I go get some Texas air back in me. Make sure
Yeah,
I'm still Texas breeding. I'm still built like that. Yeah.
of course, of course, man.
Can't forget where I'm from, born and raised.
Correct.
But next time it ain't gonna be no 4 years till I go back to back to home. Make sure of that. But moving on from that, man. Little fun question here and there. Like I said, anywhere
Okay.
in this world you would like to move, and why?
um, I really want to move back to Texas. I want to move back to Texas. Um, and if not Texas, I want to move to Atlanta. Uh, for Atlanta, I want to go there because for obvious reasons, because it's kind of like the thing that a lot of us on the East Side do when we want to,
Yeah,
build our music up.
usually
So
a
I would go
four.
there. You know what I mean? I've been there. I performed there. I battled there. Um, so like it's a place where I would love to live. Um, for my music. Texas for just because I've been there already. I've lived in San Antonio. I love it in San Antonio. Um, my son is still in San Antonio. Um, stuff like that, like just having like just bringing like family back and stuff like that. I would love to be there.
Yeah,
Yeah.
most definitely. What is the definition of success to you?
Oh man, definition of success to me is mental and emotional freedom. Yeah, I'd say that like that's success. Like when you get to a point where nothing bother you like in life, but it don't bother you because you know you good. You know what I'm saying? Your mentality is
Yeah.
there. You don't have to have a bunch of money. You don't have to. You know what I'm saying? Because you didn't already did what you had to do. That's success to me. Like yeah, it's not the chains. It's not the none of that. Like success is way beyond that to me. Like way beyond that. Now fame and all that other stuff is different.
Right. I agree. I agree. Um, Damn. Okay. I mean, each time, sometimes I get the same answers. Sometimes I get them a little tweak that I never expect. Sometimes I get a whole new answer. I never know what
What
I'm
you get?
getting.
I get you a whole new one.
Yeah.
Hey, let's go. Let's go.
Yeah.
Let's
Now,
go.
based on the background you got, that would lead me to my next question. What are some of your strengths and weaknesses when it comes down to music?
I say one of my strengths first would be my unorthodox style, like the way that I can go from harmonizing something to rapping something to singing something to acting like somebody, like acting like a character or some shit. My weakness would probably be um, what I'm working on now, my consistency. That's it. My consistency, and it was mainly because I didn't have the visuals, but now I'm literally doing everything myself. I record my own vocals, and I'm shooting my own videos and edit. So it's like I don't have no excuse now.
Right. Right. What are
No
some
excuse.
What are some things that you keep to keep yourself level headed?
Um,
As I know that can play a part in just being able to recollect yourself and come back to the zone.
something that I keep. I'd say a picture of my son is always around somewhere. Um, my chakras and stuff, I keep that around, like bracelets and
Okay.
like
Yeah.
certain chakras. I always do that. Incense. You know what I mean? Certain stuff like that. Yeah. I'm more like even if I gotta meditate sometimes, I've been slacking on my meditation too. But yeah, I'm more of a namaste woosah kind of guy. You know what I'm saying? So
Is that something you would do like before doing going to a show?
yeah, I actually had like a regiment. When I was in Texas, I would pretty much sit in my car and like meditate before I got out. Then I would go to the bar and I would order a cup of water, not any alcohol, because if I got alcohol and performed, I'd be fucked up. But yeah, I get a cup of water and I would watch people perform on purpose. And it got to a point that people started knowing me, like I couldn't do it anymore because I would wait till I perform and just walk from the bar and get on the stage, and people just like oh he's performing. Like I'll be like yeah, my name is Quay the Lyricist. Man, I mess with all y'all, man. All y'all performances was dope. You know what I'm saying? They looking at me like, who is this nigga? Like, who is he? Like, you know what I'm saying? So, yeah, I had my little
Yo,
regiment.
this man's up in the crowd, looking like
Right.
Assassin's Creed out of nowhere. Just this about to be my time. You sitting there like Superman, like Clark Kent. You just got your glasses on in the crowd, like, yeah, I enjoy this. Oh, it says somebody next. I wonder who this is gonna be. Take the
Right.
glasses off. They look. Oh, you're the guy. You're supposed to be on. Yeah, I know.
Yeah, yep. I swear. That was my
Yeah.
regimen. That's crazy you asked that.
Yeah. Also, not only that, it felt fun to ask that, and I got a different answer because
Yeah.
now you're not the only artist that was asked that. The other artist, the major artist that was asked that, was J. Cole.
Oh wow.
He was asked that same question: does he meditate? Because he started meditating during
Yeah,
before shows and interviews and whatnot.
that's my dude. I fuck with J. Cole,
Yeah,
man.
yeah, yeah.
Hmm.
So, what is some like the best advice you've been given? Now, this doesn't have to necessarily to pertain to just music. It can if you wanted to, but it's all up to you. However you roll your dice.
Um, best advice I've been given. That's a good question. Yeah, that's a good question. Now, dad, you got me thinking. Maybe my uncle, rest in peace.
Yeah,
He used to always, he used to always tell me, um, stop playing with him. I know it's crazy, but he used to always say, stop playing with him. Put this out. Put that out. Put this out. He was the first person that, like, in my family that heard my music and all of that stuff. Like, calling people on the phone. Yo, listen to this. You know who that is? That's your nephew. That's that. You know what I'm saying? So he would always say that to me, and to me when I hear that, it helped me. It let me know. Keep going. You feel me? So I'd
yeah.
say that that's the best advice
Dang.
I can.
I feel like I had no choice but to relate to you on that. That kind of hit me for a second. I have someone that I consider my godfather, slash uncle figure, main father figure in my life that I've actually ever had. Because I didn't have my actual father in my life. He passed away as well.
Mm.
I got the craziest shit when I just put out my recent song. One of our so there's my mom and I have two godfathers and then there's another best friend of theirs. And that best friend, he always saw the godfather that passed away as like a bigger older brother because he was the youngest one out the friend group. He got a chance to listen to the song and one thing he texted me the other day, he said Ty would be proud. Tyrone would be proud, which was his name. My godfather that passed away, and then that, and like, damn, that just hit me different.
Yeah, man. I feel it, bro. 100%. 100%.
Yeah,
100%. That's why I even mentioned earlier. Like it's hard. It's hard to even. It's hard for me to even do certain songs or think of certain songs because of why I did them. You know what I'm saying? Like I a lot of my songs, like you can listen to them. Like even the songs I put out now, the ones I'm doing now, like misunderstood. Like when you really listen to it, it's like I'm talking to the world, but at the same time, it's like I'm really saying some shit that I know a lot of people feel like no one like me. Maybe I'm misunderstood. It's even though it's like suicidal almost. You know what I'm saying? No one like me. Maybe I'm misunderstood. This ain't right. No, no, yeah. Maybe I feel it for good. You know what I'm saying? It's
yeah.
like dark, but it's still like that's how a lot of people be feel. I know y'all be feeling like that, bro. Like, why the fuck are we going through all of this stuff? Especially people in our era right now. Like,
Mm-hmm.
why are we going? Like, a lot of our parents told us all we gotta do is go to college and we be good. You know what I'm saying? And that ain't what we got. You know what I'm saying? So I can go on and on about that, but that's another
I
story.
can't even go to college. I can.
Go to
It's
college.
just that when I set up, I have to pay. They set it up to where I have to pay everything out of my pocket. I don't got that kind of money. And even if I try to do sign up for grants, I haven't gotten any or scholarships. Not only that, the main reason why I fast food, they're not going to pay for my school
Mm.
because my mom makes too much money.
I hate them for that. I hate them for that.
My mom like makes over their required mark. So because my mom makes money, I'm not able to. They said, no, y'all, you got it. You got it.
They
Like,
did.
no, that's not how life is, my guy.
They did the same thing. They did the same thing to me. Like I think it was like my 4th year, and it was community college too.
I said, well, time to hit the books.
Yep. Yep.
I'm gonna do this the old way.
Yep.
Do my research on things as I go
First,
through. Yeah.
first,
And then to me, that's usually what most of us are doing in this world. With this, especially this industry, we're just most of us don't get the chance to go to school. Maybe we go to school later in our careers, but what we know is what we're learning as we go through for this shit.
That's fact.
It's a process, guys. It's a process to make this shit happen. But we're gonna keep it coming. We're gonna keep it coming. We're gonna go 10 times harder every time. You dig me? Now, I'm gonna go ahead and pause this for a second. And I would like to go ahead and do our first commercial on here. Yeah, we're going ahead and rep this shit, man. We got For the Homies, a t-shirt. Yeah, y'all already know For the Homies, man. This shit is coming from our very own Open-Minded Collection on the Him Clothing and Media website. Y'all go check it out. We got a whole lot of clothing from Yard Talk, Him, Highly Advised Productions, which is the parent company of this shit, and Open-Minded. So many crazy designs that I put together myself. Go check it out. Also take note, Him07 for 15% off your first order.
Hey.
Free shipping on any order, $50 or over. Keep that in mind. Check us out. Now, back to the basics. Here we are again. Let's get it.
Yes, sir.
Sometimes we have our fantasizations. We fantasize sometimes. We daydream. What are some artists that you wish would finally stop fucking around and finally do music together?
Man, I feel like a lot of the ones that I wanted did it now, but dang, I wanted. It's like a lot of people did it this year because I really wanted No Worries again, and No Worries came back. Anderson .Paak and what's it called? Knowledge.
Yeah.
And they recently dropped. Who can say now? Lupe and K Trinata. That would be crazy. Lupe and K Trinata would be ridiculous.
Hold on, what's the guy do? I don't got the lighting, but sensational. I don't got the lighting. He just does it better, and I'm not turning my whole body around.
I got one more. Griselda and Nerd and Pharrell.
Oh,
I know they got a couple tracks, but I need Griselda in
yo, you said that one.
The studio together.
Shout out to Pharrell, by the way.
Yes. Go.
The only nigga to say I'm gonna do a biopic, but it's gonna be in Lego.
Facts. And it was fire. It made it fire. How do you do these things? Only you.
I couldn't think of anybody else to do it. But Pharrell, yeah, he's gonna do it. It's gonna come out right.
Yeah, he's gonna make it cool.
It's gonna be perfect.
Every time.
Wow.
Yeah, that would be fire. Those would be fire. Yeah.
Oh yeah, we got definitely to check that out. Don't forget, we got our Yard Talk News video that's recapping last month, everything that happened between interviews, and not only that, all music news as well. so that way we have a little more content to give y'all. You know, it's juicy. Y'all stay tuned. This is also coming out at the same time this interview comes out. Y'all check it out. Yeah. Like, subscribe. Y'all talk news. Yeah. Not only that, though, what's the best era to you? When I say era, man, we could go back as far as Beethoven if you want. Since the first hymns of Jesus Christ came out, you know, or you can bring it up a little more, you know, recent 50s, 60s, 70s, 80s, 90s, 2000s, 2010s, or even now.
I'd say like, what was that? 2000. What year? I'd say like 2000, 2000, like 5, 6 or something like that. Because whatever year that was with like Lil Wayne Squad Up, the Drought, Gucci Man was coming out.
That probably was 2000s. Yeah, 2000s.
Yeah, like them summers was crazy. Like everybody, like Lil Wayne had a mixtape drop every damn day. Gucci Man had one damn near every day. Jeezy came out. Waka Flocka,
Yeah.
OJ the Juice Man, Outkast was killing it. It was just everybody. I think Lauryn Hill came out for a little while. Kanye West was out. It was just a crazy era. Common was going downhill, but then he came back with the B album, which was ridiculous. Like it was a crazy year. The early 2000s. It was crazy era.
Very fun fact. Like I've been saying this more recently because it still blows my mind to this day. But then again, why should it blow my mind? Because it makes sense. But fun fact: Lil Wayne, every mixtape, every album he's dropped, first week or first whatever it sells, he's made over 100,000 sales each time. He does not miss. He does not miss.
Not ever.
Since the beginning. Like, yo, what?
He is the GOAT.
I love Kendrick, but Kendrick's not pushing them numbers right now.
Nah, it's different. It's levels, man. Like Wayne, especially with Wayne. Like Wayne, I don't even think Kendrick would want to step to Wayne just off of just general purpose, bro. Like, nah. Wayne been doing it for too long. Like, he been doing it even as a kid, bro. Like, he wasn't even a teen. He didn't even have double digits in his age, and he was out rapping adults. Like, it's ridiculous, bro.
I almost thought some line that Drake said on one of his songs, diss tracks. I almost thought he said something else, but it almost sounded like Lil Wayne. I said, slow down. You don't want to do that. You will actually end your career.
Yeah.
Lil Wayne will tear you up. He's the first person that told you don't do this weird rap shit. Don't do this phony shit. Stick to that. Stick to you. But you know, I'm about to. Whoo, like Drake. Kendrick already about to kill you. Do you really want to go to the depths of hell?
Oh man.
Yeah, that'd be crazy. That'd be crazy. Your opinion, what's been the best song that your project that you put out?
I'd say my instrumental EP. And only because it's like a glimpse of what I'm about to do. Like the stuff that I have planned with, like even with my videos, like if you pay attention to like the stuff that I'm doing, like, cause like I said, I cook too, like, so like every video that I drop in the titles is food, you know what I mean? Grape soda, Brussels sprouts, what's the other one? Yams. Everything has significance to it. So eventually it's going to all come together. It's like I'm making this shit like some Star Wars or some like Avengers type shit. Like when you see once you see everything come together, you'll be like, oh, okay, I get it. I get it. You know what I'm saying? So this is just like literally what I'm doing now. If you like it, then you're gonna like what I start doing when I'm really like actually when I have everything I really need.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like this is old music. These are throwaways. I'm just like practicing. This is practice really for me, like for my video editing. Like, all right, I can just practice this real quick. I don't really have to go to the studio like that right now. I don't have my equipment right now. I'm gonna get better equipment. Yeah, boom, 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 boom. You know what I'm saying? So it's just like certain levels of stuff. You know what I mean? But everything is mapped out. Everything is
Yeah.
mapped out.
Like people like I want to let y'all know there's a process. Believe me, I've had people come to me like, "Oh, you got to do this with music. You got it." You're just an average listener. Stay that way because there's a process to making this music shit, and it's a lot and it's draining at times. Let us handle it. We gonna get
Especially
it
when you're
out,
not just going to the
right?
studio just rapping
This
random
shit's a
stuff. Like,
process. This shit ain't overnight, bro. It's never overnight. There's no overnight albums unless you're Drake or NBA Youngboy.
right.
Yeah,
Right.
this shit making this happen is not overnight. You know, I gotta shoot out texts and take the risk of them hitting me up or not. I got actually more. I got other artists I'm trying to reach out to that doing more numbers and doing. You know, it's a risk. It's a process. But we gonna keep pushing. We stay on the toes. You know, we stay highly advised with this shit. We keep pushing. Yeah. Yes, I did purposely use that because I had to. Gotta represent. Gotta represent.
Always.
What's been the most popular song from others of your catalog?
Um, one, one I haven't put out yet. Um, well, one that's out is the one that's out there. A lot of people like is what's it called? Flow Holy Ghost. That's on SoundCloud. I made the beat and all of that. And then the one I didn't put out is Leopard. A lot of people like that one, but I ain't put that one out yet. I know a lot of people won't like it though, because a lot of people like I play it, they be like, "That's you," like all of it, like yeah, that's like all of it. So yeah,
Okay, okay.
it's them too.
All right, we coming down to our final question. Then we have a couple fun rounds. We gotta first thing comes to mind. Then I'm creating. I usually do a would you rather, and beforehand I've done a fuck Mary kill. I'm gonna switch it up this time, but I'm definitely gonna keep the last thing being first thing comes to mind. But we're switching it up, where you get to choose between two different albums, to see which one you think is better.
Okay.
It'll be a list of different things, and then we'll also do. I think next time this next one, I do want to. I want y'all to stay tuned. We're also gonna do another thing where we get people to finish a lyric. Stay tuned on the Instagram story. That'll be dope. But we'll definitely do that. And I'm just probably gonna kind of wing that part because I'm trying some new things right now. We're in the process of trying some new things. But here comes the final question: are there any other local artists or any artists that you know that you want to shout out?
It's a lot of people, man. I got my man Cubase, my man Remy, my man West Dior, DBL, Down by Law. Um, who else can I name? Uh, Wolf, my man Wolf. Um, who else? DJ True. I don't want to miss nobody. There's a lot of people I
Yeah.
know. Rossae. Uh, who else? I'm trying to think of everybody I work with. Like everybody I've done music with. Work with. I think that's about it. I think that's about it. If I miss y'all, it's not like that. I love y'all still. Y'all know. He asking me for artists. I ain't about to sit here and name my whole family, y'all. All right.
Hey,
You know
hey,
what I'm saying? But y'all know I love y'all.
hey. But you already know whoever we already shut it out. Plus him, it's gonna be in the description. Check him out. Check everybody out. You already know. Come on now. This is. Come on now. This is evident. Do this shit. Do this shit. Yeah. Now we're moving on. All right. So I'm not sure what I'm going to call this game. I'm going to have to write it down, but I definitely like the idea I got going around it right now. But it just feels more music related. So, first choices are Good Kid, Mad City, Life of Pablo.
Life of Pablo. That's I want to make sure that's Kanye, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Damn. Hmm. Damn, that's so damn. Fuck, I'm thinking like I'm just the album. Both of the albums just playing in my head right now. Like, don't pick me, don't pick me. Uh, uh, um, damn. I want to say Life of Pablo off of the respect of Kanye and the fact of how much work he puts into his
Yeah.
music. But I want to say Good Kid, Mad City too because of the artistry behind it. And I also feel like that's a lot of people. That's a sidebar, but a lot of people compare me to Kendrick. Like when they listen to my music, because the same shit he was. I swear I hate it when I heard Good Kid, Mad City because when you listen to like my older stuff,
Yeah.
I did exactly what he's doing now. Like even my EPs, like the having the skits in between and
Yeah.
I was doing all that shit like I was like, damn, bro. But at least I know I ain't the only one. You know what I'm saying? I couldn't get mad about it.
Yeah.
But I say, damn, bro, I can't. Ah, man. I feel like I'm on Drink Champs.
Fuck around and make a drink
Right, fuck it.
champs.
I just drink. Fuck it. Fuck it. I drink. I
Yeah,
can't
yeah,
pick. I
yeah,
can't
yeah,
pick.
yeah. Okay,
Damn.
okay. So next we got Aaliyah,
Mm.
1 in a Million project, and you know the Nirvana project with the baby swimming in the water.
Oh my god.
Yeah, that one. You know, one
Like,
of the songs on there. I know it. Something in the way.
oh my god. Why are you doing this to me?
I still ain't done. I got some others up my sleeve, man.
It's crazy. I used to listen to both of those. Oh my god. Aaliyah was my first girlfriend. I don't care what nobody say. She didn't know it, but I knew it.
I think
I
we
knew
all
it.
know it, man. We all know it.
And then Nirvana though, like that specific album, like my mother had that. That was one of those albums I stole from yeah, I stole that from my mom all the
Mm-hmm.
time. Damn, bro. I can't. I drink. I'm drinking. Damn, that's
Alright,
crazy.
alright, I got you. I got you. Oh, I'm about to mess you up with this one.
Oh my,
We got Curtis Mayfield, Superfly, and then Biggie's Ready to Die.
oh my god. I gotta go with Curtis Mayfield just off of GP. Just cause, and then cause I ain't choose nothing yet. I'm just
Oh
off of
shit!
GP.
All right, we're gonna narrow it down to just artists themselves, not necessarily just their projects. We have Erica Badu versus Beyonce.
I don't want no beef with the Hive, but I'm picking Erica.
Uh,
I love Beyonce too. If she wrote a song about me, I always tell people I'm joking, but she wrote a song called Signs, and she says she in love with a Sagittarius. She was talking about Jay-Z, but
Yeah,
I'm
yeah,
a
yeah, yeah.
fan or whatever. So always that's a joke. But
Yeah.
yeah, definitely Erica though. I'm picking Erica.
All right, I'm gonna do one more with artists. All right, we got Tupac, and then we got Ice Cube.
Damn, I can't pick. I can't pick. They both done a lot of shit for music and Ice Cube now music and film. Both of them done. Actually, both of them have done stuff for music and film. Classic movies, classic. Yeah, I can't pick.
Yeah. All right, I just added this one.
Okay.
This next segment, before we get to first thing comes to mind, is where you decide which musical biopic, was the best.
Okay.
So we have the recent Elvis Presley movie with Austin Butler,
Yeah.
and then the recent Bob Marley movie.
Um, I would say the Bob Marley movie because the Elvis movie only all it did was pretty much show people what it really was, like what they already knew,
Yeah,
but just from a different perspective. And the for people, because I got Caribbean in my blood too, my wife too, but for even us, like that movie, they kind of showed some certain stuff like that we may have not known in that movie. So it's more knowledgeable than the Elvis movie.
okay. Okay, so we got Straight Outta Compton versus Ray Charles.
Man, that's a good one. Mm, I'd say, mm, dang, I'd say straight out of Compton. No, I'd say Ray because I want to say Ray had more of an impact than straight out of Compton. Sound crazy to even say that, but I feel like for some reason they may have bigger numbers or something. Like, because that movie was crazy, especially for Jamie Foxx in itself. So,
Yeah,
say Ray. I'd say Ray.
I can agree. I can agree. Final one, two classics, All Eyes on Me, and Notorious.
Woo. Um, mm, damn. I gotta go. I gotta go. I'm digging my man over Pac mostly, but album wise, I would say All Eyes on Me. Plus, it was like Pac had that was two discs. You know what I'm saying? So he had way more songs on there. Yeah, statistically, it's just better.
What
Like,
about
yeah.
biopic wise? Like, which one did you was your favorite?
I'd say Notorious was it was more of a like he walked us through it more than Pac walked us through. Um,
Yeah,
yeah, he walked us through every moment, like every line, every bar that he could. You know what I mean? But Pac just did what he did. Like when you look into what he did, like how he recorded the album and stuff, like how he just ran there and he didn't even let the engineer mix it or nothing like that. He
right.
just did to the next song. It was kind of like that. So yeah,
Yeah, yeah. I can agree. Now moving on to our last final segment before we close this out, we have first thing comes to mind. So I mean that's pretty evident. Say one words, say whatever you think. So we're gonna start off with color,
Red,
place,
Baltimore, here, U.S. U.S. of A.
goddamn America.
America.
Food.
Pizza.
Okay. Pizza. Smell.
Egyptian musk.
Smooth. Sound.
Air. I guess that's the only sound I can hear right now.
Can you hear air?
Wind. Yeah. From the AC. I don't know. That's
Something to think about.
The first thing to think about. I don't know.
Something to think
or whistle,
about.
I guess.
Right. You hear blowing, but like you hear air itself.
Oh.
Thoughts when you're high. Thoughts when you're high.
Right.
All right, we got song.
Souls of Mischief.
Okay. Shoe.
Jordan 5s.
Yeah. Team.
Wherever LeBron is.
Right there with his sons, both of his sons, real soon.
Yeah.
And final one, Hero.
My uncle.
Felt that one. Respect. That one concludes another one. This has been your daily broadcasting from Highly Advised Productions. Thank you. Head ass. We're not going to end down that note. But not for real, dog. Appreciate you coming through, man. Y'all already know. Like, subscribe. Everything in the description. It's been me, Big T, my boy Quay. I already know. You heard? Yeah. Let's get it. Now, I'm going to cut it. Actually, fuck it. I'm not going to cut it. Before we really end this bitch, any questions you have for me?
Not right now, but we gonna end up doing something, man.
Yeah.
I ain't gonna say nothing now, but it's
Silence is gold.
Yeah.
Silence is gold.
That's been on the mental since the video. Yeah. Since you dropped the video.
Yeah. Y'all stay tuned. There's more.
Tuned. For sure.
Doses.
I just say this. We ain't too far from each other. So y'all gotta think.
Yeah. I'm in South Jersey, so it's way easier now.
Hey, you heard the man. I ain't said he said it. I ain't said it. Man.
I didn't say where in South Jersey, so y'all still got some ground to cover before y'all find my big ass. But
hey, like I said, I ain't said it. He said it. I'm just the messenger. Don't shoot me.
Yeah. All right, man. Nah, I'm gonna definitely holler at you, man, for sure. This is dope.
Definitely, bro.
Yeah. All right. Yeah.
Worth it, man.
For wasting my bad bitch in the crib naked. Exclamation meaning no time for flaking. I'm being honest, copping all the Mars, dropping bars, staying cautious. Round table meetings, all my brothers flossing, all my brothers bossing. Dishes with the fish head on it. I've been the outcast. All time Quay and Swizzily, throw stink on ya. Cookies, the aroma. Knew I've been a star in the local loner. Knew if I stopped the contact, y'all see it. Stop reaching, no preaching, no digging. I'll believe 'em. What's the reason I'm so damn confused? How my struggle and pain could make so many amusing. Remembering stress the best when you home writing down music. No listeners useless. So many waves I'm feeling enslaved. So I'm jumping the cruise ship, yelling out move bitch. I'm trying to get out of this funk of entitlement. Always been opposite. No way.